PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
The PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers.
PG bloggers. The PG bloggers, man. The PG GOAT with the PG bloggers. Please don't say the John if you ain't saying it twice. If you don't add the Don, you ain't saying it right.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Fanatic here, man. Just coming at you with these, the insight to Nome 8 in Houston, Texas. Would we ever thought we'd be saying that? Nome in Texas? You know what I mean? This is a huge event, man. I mean, you know, it's a lot of hype for this event. I'll tell you, I never thought, not this soon at least. I guess I could see this, you know, with traffic, you know, being pretty successful out in LA, but, you know, I mean, King of the Dot was already successful in California, so, you know, I mean, you could see, I mean, if URL goes to LA, you know, they have a chance to be successful because KOTD, you know, was successful there, and URL is the biggest league in the world, so, you know, do the math, like, you know, it's gonna work out, and Traffic 3, you know, really solidified that it's gonna be a sustained thing out there. So, I didn't see this coming, though. I didn't see Houston. This is a risky move for URL. I don't know if, I don't know if they, I guess maybe they thought, oh, it worked in LA. It's, you know, worked in, you know, in the DMV. Let's try Houston. You know, they got the Houston barcode out there, or down there, excuse me. And, you know, Scotty's real big down there, even though Scotty, you know, in the mainstream battle rap, audience-wise, you know, people have only seen his PGs, you know, URL-wise. So, and Scotty's a dude with potential. I expect him to be back on URL, you know, sometime, because I think that would be a good move for them. Because even I remember right after the Dre Dennis battle, he was a, you know, people were talking about him versus Verb on Rookies versus Vets. So, and right before I get into the actual predictions of this shit, just want to let you guys know, if anybody, shout out to anybody that's watched, you know, the past couple weeks, me and my friend, we've been doing this hangout type thing where we talk a lot of hip hop. So I'm going to put the link to a couple of those, the past videos we've done. I think the last one we did was Pusha and Drake a couple weeks ago. So when the Nas and J-Rock albums come out, we're going to try to do, you know, talks for those albums. We're not going to try to do like conventional album reviews, but we're going to, you know, try to relate it in a different way. So, I'll have those links in the description box, and then also, if you guys are big sports fans, or if you just want to support me and the PG bloggers in general, me and my buddy Vinny, we do a Sports Dummies podcast. So, you know, if you have time, you know, I think we just started up a YouTube channel for the podcast, but we mainly want to be on iTunes, which is where we really want it to be at. But we also want to obviously use YouTube as an outlet. But I'll have the link in the box for the YouTube channel as well as the iTunes page as well. So salute to everybody that, you know, can reach out and subscribe, and as well as the hip hop hangouts as well. So look out for those. We're gonna be doing those consistently. So Nome 8, let's get into it, man. Got some mixed feelings on the card. I think more good than bad, but let's start with the bad. Charlie Clips versus Briz Rawlstein. Felt like this is a matchup thrown together just to, you know, put on the card. I assume URL probably wanted to get another matchup. You know, maybe like a Charlie Eclipse and a Calico. I don't know if maybe they're saving that for Summer Madness. I'm pretty sure that's a matchup fans would rather see than Charlie Clips and Briz. Especially that where, you know, Clips hasn't been all that crazy. I did not watch the Born Legacy Supreme. But I know that Clips didn't do that well against Av. No surprise there, really. I was hoping that Clips was going to do well against Av because I know Av wanted him for a while, was calling him out. I was hoping maybe Clips would be, you know, bring some ish, but I didn't see it, so I can't really speak on it. But not really excited for this matchup. The last Briz battle I saw was the Calico battle, and that was subpar. That was a very, very, very highly anticipated battle, and that was not very good. So I'm expecting Briz to take this in an okay battle, maybe 2-1. Maybe Clips will throw a good round in, you know, wherever, first, second, or third. I don't know. So whatever. But I have Briz Rawlstein 2-1. Just from what I've seen lately, I can't You know, if you're going off what you're seeing lately, I can't, I can't say this is going to be all that good of a battle. So 2-1 Briz. Next battle is New Jersey Twerk and Shotgun Suge. You know, another battle I wasn't absolutely crazy about. I got Suge taking this. You know, I think Twerk's due for. I think this could be an okay battle. The last shot I seen from Twerk was the Verb battle. He went crazy, but I think Twerk's been inconsistent to where like I can't expect him to give a fire performance every time. You know, the Verb battle was crazy, even though he kind of choked, I think, in the first round, slipped up. But you know, the second and third were incredible against Verb. But the battle before that was the Wavy battle, and that was okay. You know what I mean? And he had that Cortez battle where he was okay. He was solid, you know. So I mean, Suge, I think Suge will take it seriously because it's out in Houston, you know. Maybe, this fan base has never, you know, there's people that fly in from other places to New York to see, you know, CRL, but, like, this is strictly Houston crowd. Now, I don't know how many people are going to be in there. I don't know how big the venue is, but I think Suge will take this serious enough to where maybe a bit of a newer audience. Still a smack crowd probably, but a bit of a newer audience. So I think Suge will take this seriously. I think maybe this has something to do with Jersey. I think Suge, I know they're both taking it personal, but I think Suge will take it a little more seriously. He got the more experience. You know, he's been in this for 10 years. So off of that, I got Shotgun Suge, 2-1. But I won't be surprised if Twerk, you know, pull out a win. But I'm gonna say Shotgun Suge 2-1. And then we got Ill Will and T-Top. A battle, I would have been excited for this 2 years ago. Put it that way. I would have loved to have seen this right after Ill Will battle Rum Nitty. That was almost 2 years ago now. And I think that's where T-Top pulled out the question in the third round. I remember Ill Will did the third round against Nitty where, you know, he was asking questions in the crowd. And, you know, I remember Top asked him a question, well, why didn't we battle UFF? So this battle is way overdue. Considering we were supposed to battle on UFF, but you know, at this point, I didn't really care for it. I guess it needed to happen eventually, but I'm not incredibly, you know, all enthused about this. I will go T-Top 2-1 just because I trust T-Top in these major event type settings. You know, the ones that come to mind with me, Ill Will off top. You know, the only good one to me I could think of is the Briz battle, and that was the last Nome. You know, he did good. So if you're going off the last Nome, you might say Ill Will has a shot. But you know, the ones that come to mind are the DNA battle, and the Clips battle wasn't all that good. Even though I thought he won, it was whatever. You know, even the Summer Madness 3 against Tay-Rock, even though he had the one fire round in the first round, the second and third he tailed off. So the ones that come to mind for me, just me personally, you know, I got Ill Will losing, and T-Top, you know. So his first Summer Madness 5, he had a fire battle with T-Rex. You know, I can't, you know, he beat Av, you know, the last Summer Madness. So, you know, Top's on his way to being a legend, man. I think just, you know, Top's on his way to being a legend. You know, everyone thought JC was going to destroy him, and he beat JC. Not expecting a lot out of this battle. I think it could be another alright battle. I got T-Top 2-1, so there's that. And then we got another one that I'm not crazy excited about. Two of my favorite battlers, though. I will put it that way. For me, I'm this much excited because they're two of my favorite battlers. JC and DNA. Put it this way, I got in this DNA has been to Houston. He battled Scotty. Scotty is the biggest battler down there, and DNA beat Scotty clearly. He took the Houston crowd and he beat him. Even though it was like, you know, only 100, 200 people in there, he took the crowd from Scotty. You know, JC, I just don't trust him consistently on a big stage. You know, he's fire against Nitty on Summer Madness 6. Traffic 3, he was eyed against T-Top. I heard he did go off against Geechee, though, at Born Legacy. I did not see the pay-per-view, unfortunately. But I don't trust JC. Even, you know, saying, you know, he's trying to take less battles, whatever. I don't know. I got DNA winning. I don't. It's not gonna be a body, but I think 2-1 DNA. But you know, if JC, you know, bears down and can figure out a way to really be consistent on the big stage, then I could see JC possibly winning this battle. But DNA does too much, man. The freestyle, what he can do on the big stage, he might bring something totally new. Being that this is the first URL event in Houston, he thrives in these situations, man. And I didn't even really like the matchup. You know, even though they're my favorite battlers, I didn't really like the matchup to begin with. But DNA 2-1. DNA 2-1 thrives too much in these big type of situations. So yeah, DNA 2-1. So getting to the two big battles though, this is what really is selling the event right now. These two battles, I'm gonna start with Goods and Tay-Rock. Goods and Tay-Rock. This was the first battle I think announced in this card. This was announced at Smack Volume 3. So you know, people have known about this battle for the last couple months. You know, I like the battle. I'm not in love with it. I like it though. I definitely like it a lot. It needed to happen eventually. But I can't bet against Goods, man. I can't do it. You know, I think this, at the end of the day, even before I say that Goods is gonna win this battle, this is gonna be a preference battle. Literally two totally different styles. Goods is gonna take this battle real seriously. He obviously didn't take the battle with Goods seriously. Even if he maybe tried, he just, you know, the motor wasn't there for him. You could tell, like, he just did not give two craps. So even though that battle, like, you know, really like made sense, you know, he didn't care. So with that being said, I got Goods 2-1. Like I said, man, if I had to pick a winner, it's Goods, but it's going to be a preference battle at the end of the day. Who are we kidding, man? We can all pick a winner on this battle, but no one's getting body bagged. At the end of the day, if they both do good, it's going to be a preference battle. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, this is just, it's a preference battle. It's going to be like Hollow and Rock was a preference battle. It's going to be the same thing. So hopefully they can put on a classic, though. That's where, you know, as fans, that's what we want to see with this type of battle. It's not like who we really want to see win more. It's, you know, it's preference battle. We want to see a classic. And then we get into the main event. Man, Rum Nitty is the main event. 2 out of the last 3 Gnomes. Him versus Tay-Rock, and now him versus the return of Tsunami Surf. Are we excited? I don't even got to ask that question, man. This Surf's return was needed for battle rap. I don't think that really needs to even be said. But I don't think you can really bet against Surf. You can't bet. I mean, I think you're stupid if you bet against Surf in the situation. I don't think he can't lose. He can't lose. So I don't really think. I mean, I would be surprised if Nitty. I'm not even gonna say. I would be surprised if Nitty won. I mean, the performance against John wasn't that stellar. It didn't really show me that he could hang with Surf. Even though we have seen amazing Rum Nitties, we have seen him against Iron Solomon. We've seen it against Ill Will. We saw it against you know, even against, I know it's Steams, but you know, he had crazy stuff against Steams, and the Av battle obviously. But is that enough to contend with Sue Surf on his return after not battling in a year and a half? Nah. No, I don't think there's any question that Surf's gonna take this 2-1 clear, if not 3-0. Nitty has no chance in the first round. Even though this isn't New York, this is Houston. I mean, you know, battle rap worldwide, man. So I mean, especially, you know, URL in the U.S. So you know, in Houston, it's not gonna matter. Surf's gonna take the first round. He just has to have decent material, and the crowd will go crazy. So Surf 2-1, man. But that's what I think. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if y'all like the card. Did y'all agree with, you know, how I feel about these matchups? Do you love the matchups more than me? Because maybe I'm bugging. I only love really like 2 or 3 of these matchups. So, but regardless, be excited for the event, man. It's a watch battle live, even though most of us aren't going to be able to be there. Get the pay-per-view. Watch battle live, I believe. If not, I'll have the description. You know the link in the description box anyway. So yeah, man, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. I'm gonna have like I said, the link in the description box for the Sports Dummies YouTube and the iTunes. and as well as our last couple of videos for the hip hop hangout. So you know, let me know. Let me know all about, you know, what's your predictions for the event. Especially, I mean, let me know about this Surf battle. I want to know, is there anybody out there that thinks that Surf is gonna lose his battle? Because you're crazy if you do. But let me know. That's what it is, man. Battle Fanatic, PG Bloggers.